Connected with E. I am your host, of course, Emaya, also lovely E. And of course, next to me is my best friend, our other host.
Nia No Long.
No long, y'all. And it's Monday. Monday. How your Monday been?
It's been pretty good.
That's what's up.
Talked to kids, did a little gambling. I can't complain.
Okay. I was gonna say outside the building. In and out, whichever one. Mondays is always pretty cool for me. Just getting myself together. I got this little cold. I'm trying to. That's how I've been
the weather
hacking. Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
I can one thing now. Time out real quick before we get into it. Don't y'all hate when people do all the weather changing? Oh my, this little crazy stuff. I don't.
Season depression.
Am I depressed? Look, I had to think about. Am I depressed? No, I don't think I'm depressed.
You better go down in the Musa Moon.
Yo, shout out to Musa Moon. That's the first person we should have shouted out. Yeah. Shout out to her. Black-owned businesses. I love her lung mucus and her, what else is called? Immunity
tincture.
Yes. Those two.
That actually might be
non-sick. But of course, what we do, just trying to update y'all on some news, what's going on around the world, around Charlotte, and not get shot. Let me tell you, everything we say is facts. Let me just stop lying. Allegedly is fact. We try to do our research. Now, you see today I ain't got no handy dandy paperwork, but that's okay. But while I'm doing all this yapping, let's just go ahead and get into it. But before we get into it, we got to shout out our local businesses. And of course, one thing, Nia been getting on me because Nia, we've been doing the same thing. And I'm not tired of saying, we're not tired of saying Destiny Mills and Sharon Brooks. But not a fire. We want as far as, telling us your local business and stuff. So I said I'm going to actually make us an IG. Like I said, I'm going to make us an IG and a YouTube so people can just hit us directly.
Or you can, like I said, you can always find us on the Konnected Facebook, or you can always find us on my Instagrams _Nia No Long.
Say it again.
_Nia No Long.
And mine is, sometimes I don't know my Instagram name. Lovely. I'm going to say, it's Lovely E, 2 V's, _E. Yeah. If you type in Emaya Brooks, it's the first.
So if you ever got any type of Black-owned business that you want us to promote on here, like I said, we're trying to bring Charlotte to the world and the world to Charlotte. So go ahead and DM us to send us a quick message. We'll most definitely love to shout you out. But first, I'm glad Emaya brought her up because we're gonna go ahead and shout out Musa Moon. Let me tell you, she's right here off of I think it's West. Is it Westmore?
Yeah. Right on the.
But fertility, irregular cycles, immunity boosters. If you want to stop smoking, you need to eat. She got something for that. If you got ADHD, you need to help. She has
outbreaks. And you got a little outbreak,
antiviral. She got it. She has it right there. So please go ahead and go out there and check her out. She is great. Put some of that medicine down. Go ahead and get you some natural resources. All right.
Well, we just gonna conclude with it.
Yeah, that's it.
Sadly, I want the NBA up to the front because I feel like they low key cheated on me on all my parlays. I didn't. Oh no, did I? I might have won a little some this NBA.
I hit
playoff
maybe
season, but I didn't hit nothing crazy. But it's come to a conclusion. Shout out to the Celtics. Shout out to old racist Boston, allegedly. Let me stop.
It's not allegedly, though. We know what them Catholics be doing.
Listen, all I know is that I stayed on the right side of Boston the whole time I was there. I don't know if they told me, but I just felt like I had to stay on the other side with the others. But shout out to Boston.
Do you think the NBA is rigged? First and foremost, I have a...
You know what's crazy? The first place I thought about is the income we make. So if that place does it, then I'm pretty sure the NBA does.
Let me tell you, one thing I'm going to say, and I really expected Kyrie Irving to really go off. I mean, I'm thinking because he had such a bad time in Boston, he's going to come back, he's going to go out. But Luka cannot, I'm going to name my son that. Luka cannot do it by himself.
He couldn't do it.
He can't do it by himself.
But I can say that shows the importance of a big dude on the team. I will say
Porzingis.
There is, because nobody. There's the importance. What's the name is big, but
the real big importance that Celtics showed us. Even it showed that it's about playing as a team.
That part.
You have a shooter. You got somebody that's big and tall. You got somebody that's fast. Somebody that will get down in the paint. You got somebody that's dunking. You got Al, old ass doing what he do.
Child, Al came first game dunking 10 points. Shout out to Big Al.
So that's the thing. They are a super team.
They are.
They were able to conquer. Luka can't do it by himself.
And let me tell you something.
Don't forget Big Drew.
Y'all seen that post up, man. Let me tell you something, PJ. I just feel like PJ just gave up. I feel like y'all just gave up. And it's understandable.
I think there's a lot of things that go into the NBA. But I think that at the end of the day, Celtics is a super team. They won. I heard,
But Jason can we talk about now, PJ? I'm gonna bring you front. I'm gonna go ahead and put you right here, PJ. Scoot your seat back. Now, PJ. Allegedly, there's a video going around. I ain't saying this. I'm just saying, PJ. There's a video going around talking about my city, and by my city, I'm being the Hornets.
Why did they trade him? Did they trade him mid-season?
They traded. The Hornets traded.
He didn't leave voluntarily. I think they traded him over there. So yeah, if I got traded and kicked out of a city, I would say F y'all too.
Well, the team. He didn't say the city. Now he didn't say the city. He said the Hornets, which I say,
Kobe said the same thing.
Which one?
The Hornets.
Kobe left. Kobe played for the Hornets.
Kobe was drafted to the Hornets. He said no. He refused.
What was it? The Bobcats? It was the Hornets then, right? That was the Hornets then. Then it turned Bobcats. Then it came back.
He told us to go to hell, and he got drafted. He went to the Lakers. He said, "I don't want to be here. I don't want to play here. I hate this team. It sucks."
Did he play first? Then say he hated the team, or he just said he hates the team?
Like he just literally. I don't even think he went to a practice. He got drafted, and people felt like he should have been. He didn't want to be here.
What was wrong? I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna find the backstory.
Probably because he wasn't work for them.
But if I'm not mistaken, he
wasn't. But I think he played here, right? I think the shirt man played here.
I'm trying to figure out. Was it something? No, because Jordan didn't have it to Bobcats.
No,
so Jordan came later.
Like within the last 15 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jordan came later. I wonder why. I never knew.
He thought it was North Carolina.
That's how much he didn't want to play for us. I never knew he played.
I didn't know that either. But he actually got drafted in like his draft. Like when he got drafted, he was like upset. Like he was set. Like he was not.
I'm just saying.
Like he should have been happy.
Don't make the video because look. Let me tell you something. I'm not saying that I thought that somebody was gonna put voodoo on that Boston coach. But how he cheated and drugged Nia Long, I thought somebody was gonna put voodoo on him and they weren't gonna. I was surprised.
She was gonna do it.
Let me tell you, somebody needed it to be done. I'm just saying.
But yeah, PJ did make that video. He was kind of trolling.
So that's why I said, I don't know if somebody seen that video and was a Hornets fan and was like, I'm gonna sprinkle little mice dust with a little bit of spit and do a prick of hair. I'm gonna say a seance, and the Dallas ain't winning nothing. So I say all that to say is. I've had to do it before, and just everybody in general. Sometimes you shouldn't boast until you win. And I think rightfully so. I think he still deserved it, especially if they traded him. I will boast too, but I will only boast to after. But he won the conference. I feel like that's something to be.
Yeah, that's great.
Right.
Lakers, Nuggets,
right. So I feel like regardless,
that's still an accomplishment. Shout out to Luka, just Luka.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Luka. Cause Lord Kyrie, and now I ain't gonna hold you. That first game, y'all was making me mad. Y'all was all on the floor, scrubbing the ground, acting like the refs. The refs didn't give y'all acting like they were supposed to save them. Yeah, everybody. I knew when Mark Wahlberg stepped.
Yeah, when I seen him, I was like,
I wanted everybody locked out.
Wahlberg. I knew that.
I wanted everybody. I was.
I said, wait, before you go, are you about to go to the next one?
No.
I had to talk because it's not on here, and it is popped in my head because I have to go on a rant about it. I don't know if you've been on top of what's been going on between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia.
Aren't they the boxers?
Yeah, the boxers. Do you know that how Ryan Garcia beat the brakes off of Devin Haney, right? And then of course, like weeks later, they're trying to say they drug tested Ryan Garcia and he had a whole bunch of medicine in his system, basically saying that he was drugged up and like basically I don't know if it's steroids, but whatever, some type of performance enhancement type of drug.
Why y'all wait to drug? Don't y'all supposed to drug test them before?
I think it just came back. I don't know what happened, something like that. But really, Devin Haney, if you watch the fight, he got beat up bad. There's no way that. I just don't think it's fair. And I only bring it up because I was reading through our docket for it, and I seen that the Tank. I said, "This is on my spirit heavy," and I don't like what they're doing.
Yeah, I seen that they recently tried to,
but they took it back. They took his win back, and it was a fair win. He deserved it. But now Devin is acting like you still got beat up.
Oh yeah, I seen that thing when his father dancing? Was like, "Yeah, he not playing nobody."
You can't. We can't unsee what we saw you get beat up. So I just want to say that shout out to Ryan Garcia. I like Ryan Garcia. I think he
do look now. He crazy. Just me. He said he be looking coked up all the time. So that's their fault. Y'all should y'all should test him a week, 2 weeks prior, the day of. You know what I'm saying? Because he be looking.
Yeah.
So that's, I'm not saying that's on them, but it's like, how does that even happen? To me, y'all just trying to be petty and take a title away.
Yeah.
Because that don't.
He lost. He lost. It's not people trying to make it a black and Mexican thing. Listen.
Oh Lord.
They did. So I just want to go ahead and throw that out. But you can take the next one.
Speaking of the fights, Tank versus Frank fight. Now I don't know too much about it.
I do.
But all I do know is that I did see Tank Tank got knocked on the floor, right?
No, girl, Tank won.
Not Tank, Frank. Yeah, Frank. What's his name? Javante.
Yeah,
that's who I know the nigga about Javante. I'm gonna call him Javante because I'm like, who is Tank? But his Javante, aka R. Fletcher.
He did him like he do his baby mama.
You don't condone domestic.
I see how he jacked her up at that All-Star thing. You don't remember that?
Mm-hmm. And little itty bitty,
what he doing?
Itty little bitty bite. He always be them itty bitty.
Shout out! I'm sorry. I think he's very handsome. Please don't watch this and think that I don't like you.
Please not freak me
about what you did.
Head off.
Please. But no, he beat the brakes off of Frank. People actually thought that he's undefeated. What did y'all think?
What? Well,
was smaller.
Not even smaller, but they said so. Was he not winning at first, or he was winning the whole time? Because all I seen was the end video when he got knocked out.
Tit for tat, and then he
got
the upper hand.
Oh, well, respectfully so.
So that's enough. Who you think he's gonna fight next? You got a few people.
Can he fight Devin?
I don't know if they're saying who would I would.
Ain't he featherweight? One of them featherweight.
The thing about it is that Devin got beat up by Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia got beat up by Tank. So I don't know why Devin would want to fight somebody that beat up the person that beat him up. I would leave that alone.
Child,
go ahead and get
and ain't they off? Am I confused? Where the heavyweight boxers at? Is there any more heavyweight boxers anymore? What are boxers that beat you up and bite your ear after? I miss one.
You said Mike Tyson's supposed to fight this month, but they canceled his fight. His little old ass.
But I don't think they should have did that fight in the first place. Yeah, there was no reason for that.
Age gap.
40-year age gap.
But I still think
and this man would have killed Logan. He would kill that
man. People was really saying that they were literally saying that they thought that Logan could he said he has speed, he's training.
Let me tell you something. Any man that bites my ear off, or if I see anybody bite somebody's ear off, yeah. So why the fight? So they saying Mike kind of was going through medical issues, right?
Yeah, something like that. He had an issue on the.
All right. Well, as soon as you recover, Mike, go fight that little man. Just go fight. Catch him on the street. And just fight him on the street, because there's no. I mean, unless he. Let me tell you. I mean, he bit somebody's ear off. I don't understand. It gets no more
pain and anguish.
It gets no more crazy than
He only did that because he was losing.
And what you gonna? Oh, he was losing. That's why he bit.
My mom was actually at that fight. My parents went to that fight in DC.
Really?
Yeah, they were there live.
How she feel about it?
She was disgusted.
She was.
Yeah, because they said that was supposed to be his. No, I'm so lying. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. She went to the fight where he just sat his ass down. He just gave up. He said, "I'm done." She paid all that money that came from Delaware. He just sat. He didn't fight. He just was like, "Oh yeah, I can't do this."
Lord, that powder war.
So that's why people think. That's why people think that he wouldn't be able to. His fights leading up to this have not been the best. So,
I don't know.
I was gonna put my money on it. I seen the bets. I actually had a few bets in for that fight before they took it down. So I had faith in Mike Tyson, but who knows? Shout out to Mike Tyson. Hopefully he's feeling better so he can go ahead and get back in the ring.
Yeah, because I'm curious now. Because if because I don't think Logan's heavyweight.
He isn't.
I don't. He might have. He probably definitely would have bulked up for the fight. I would have bulked up for the fight. I just don't understand. I just don't. Well, if people think that the dude can win, that's great. But
it's Mike Tyson.
It's Mike Tyson.
But even Mike Tyson ain't got beat up.
Yeah, absolutely. But Logan Paul, you have not bit nobody. I need you to bite an ear. Then we can talk about some. Bite a limb off. Then bite a finger. Right. Take that tip of that nose and crunch it. Just do something. Slice them up. Bring a razor. We need to know you willing to die about. We need to know that you're willing to sacrifice fighting Mike Tyson. I'm not fighting nobody that I know they willing. But Mike out in on the drugs no more. So he actually, he might be a little more tame. Right. He's off of he do be doing them shrooms. I be watching his little podcast. He like the shrooms, but
I just want him to get into a happy space.
Yeah. So he might not need to fight that young man. And child, you need to be worried about they be making fun of Logan because they say he messed with somebody that they'll mess with everybody. Child. And that's who you need to be fighting. Fight them men in them comments that be talking about your fiance. Oh. Child, that's who you need to be fighting. Don't be worried about fighting. Don't be fighting Mike Tyson. Child, Mike Tyson, kill yourself. All right, and speaking of killing, child, the nations are buying weapons. I seen this video, and by nations, let me pull them up. Y'all need to know this too, y'all, because I seen the video. I don't know if y'all seen the videos going around. New Orleans have this, and I said it probably makes sense. They have an import train thing where they just import goods and import stuff. Mm-hmm. They sent over I want to say 1,000 tanks, army tanks.
New Orleans?
Yeah, they just. Somebody just recorded a video, what's going on? That's strange. Just a bunch of tanks. So that just helped me realize that I seen some, I be doing my little research, and they were saying that the nations are starting to buy weapons, and they are, girl. They just starting to buy them.
For what?
Because we finna go on war. And speaking of that, I'm picking back off. You see, I got Putin went to North Korea. Child. I've been have I not been talking about this nuke? Yes, I've been talking about this nuke, and I don't know when. And by now, y'all, I don't mean now. That's one thing I tell people. By now, I don't mean now. I'm now meaning by more probably in the next 5 years, because it takes time for stuff like that. But yeah, Ukraine, United States, we buying heck of weapons. So I'm trying to figure out. What recently? When they just asking for us for some money?
They always asking for something and never giving us anything.
Nothing.
I don't give a hot damn about Putin. Well, I care about. I don't want you to blow us up.
Wait, I'm gonna say wait a minute.
Blow up DC. Wait,
whoa.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Please wait.
Putin, we just want you. Putin, come to the front line. Putin, come to the front line real quick. Putin, we're trying to figure out why can't we all? What did Rodney King say? Can we all get along?
What do y'all want from me? What do you want me to do?
I don't know. What has America done?
A lot.
What has America? That's the question.
American done?
America the type.
If you're gonna Putin, please. If you're gonna
America's the type of person that you say, "Hey, can you take your shoes off?" Okay, and they won't take their shoes off in the house, and you be like, I did not ask you to take your shoes off." Oh no, we're good. No, we not good, man.
My house, my rules.
So I think that's what America.
You take that Putin, North Korea, nobody, the black folks, nobody has
any issues with
beef. You. Take that up to that big old house that's on in DC, or take it wherever you would like to. Take it to. Oh, I can't say that. That would have been messy. Take it to. Just don't take it over here.
And it's really started, which I'm pretty sure, between Russia invading Ukraine, between Palestine versus Israel. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. So I feel like everybody, it's just because data has just shown, because I'm pretty sure, everybody has a person that keeps track of data and what's going on. So they just noticed a spike in military, people just buying military weapons. And it just makes sense. I'm pretty sure people just nervous. People don't know what's going on. Because now I think about it, they do stuff and just, we're not hearing no more about Israel and Palestine. We're not hearing no more about them. We ain't really hearing too much about Russia and them. So I feel like stuff like that, that's just, and to me, if you notice, if you look at major wars, it's always the little ones before the big one. It's always the little, because in my opinion, I think technically we are going with, we technically have a Cold War, I want to say, between Russia and North Korea. It's not like bad, but I feel like any moment, something can, any moment, any wrong move, if Biden go to sleep one more time, anything if Biden is unaware one more, if anything happens, if we make the wrong move, I think they don't go.
Right.
Especially, like I said, it's on the dock. What is Putin? What does Putin and Kim Jong-un have to talk about? I'm confused on what y'all got to talk about. They riding around in Teslas. They conversate, eat McDonald's. What y'all got to talk about? Y'all always speak the same language. I'm confused. What's going on? Who's translating?
That's funny because you know why? Because Americans are so selfish, including myself. I'm thinking, do they speak? Is it English doing? No, they don't. Neither one of they speak Russian and Korean. I don't know is that what
it's probably they probably speak
what are they
English,
speaking?
but
why would they speak English to each other and nobody there is an English speaker?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's going on? Like.
That's a really good question.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Y'all, we need to figure out what's going on because y'all know Charlotte, we right here. Mm-hmm. The water right here, Charlotte, we right here. One bad atomic bomb and we're done with. The waves gonna just knock us down. One bad Hiroshima and it's over. So I'm trying to get us together. Maybe Konnected is the place that's gonna bring us together.
Could be.
We need them right there and them right there because I don't know what's going on. And like I say, Black people, I feel like we should get like a free pass when it comes to stuff like
that. Yeah, we have our shit. We battling with ourselves.
However, you know you got your cousins that be like, I want to be on the front line. I'm an American.
Those be the people.
I'm an American.
All the black cops, go ahead and go to the front, please.
You know what's crazy? What movie was it? A scary movie or something? Just like, yeah. Why every time we come together, y'all want to separate? He's like, you're right. 1, 2, 3. The rest of us come on. No, I was like, no, wait a minute. So that's just how they're gonna do it, y'all. So just be aware. They buying weapons. So don't get it twisted. I'm living my life. It's summertime, but y'all please be aware. Go get y'all generators.
And speaking of weapons and murder of mass destruction and menace to society, Julio was killed. Julio was killed.
Moment of silence for Julio. Okay, well,
Julio was murdered. It's not funny.
It's not fun. I mean, we did our moment of silence.
He was murdered on his birthday. And then for those of our viewers, kind of, this is a different type of crowd who are not aware of who Julio is.
They like Julio.
My grandma said, who is Julio? He's a young black boy from Florida. He was a rapper for the last few years. And
what's his most? I didn't realize that was him that made that disrespectful song about the dead that went viral a couple years ago.
Yeah, with the Fantasia one, When I See You. So what I'm gonna say, I think we really have to do some good. We gotta do some work on our black men, because it's a lot of violence, it's a lot of anger, it's a lot of anguish. They're filled with so much pain, and violence has begotten violence.
You know what I thought about?
What?
Some niggas don't eat fruit.
That's exactly what it is.
Fruit and water.
They're not balanced.
Not right here.
They're not healthy.
That apple a day keep the haters and keep the fat, keep the stress. That is a real saying. An apple a day keeps stuff away. People are not drinking
water. They drinking straight. Y'all eating the Hennessy and chicken wings. It's unacceptable. Y'all health. Y'all not taking care of y'all.
No shade, sis. That was me this weekend. Hold on. But I detox. I'm starting to detox this week. Okay, that be the if y'all gonna turn up, y'all gonna have fun, y'all gonna party. Detox next week so you can be ready. You know what I'm saying? But
it's unfortunate. RIP to him. But you know he was a troller. He trolled.
And I'm not.
But you know I don't know too much.
You know what's so crazy? Me and my cuz was talking about it, and we ain't trying to have no investigation channel 9, but to me that's kind of crazy. You 20 deep, and ain't nobody.
He posted his location.
He posted it?
He posted it talking about he celebrated his birthday. And Julio, he must have been trolling. I don't know if he thought things was a joke or maybe because he was surrounded by so many people. But people have been after him for years. And like I said,
wait, so I didn't know he actually posted. I thought that it was
if you go yesterday, I went in his story yesterday and he still had it up there. Posting the Holiday Inn, posting it. So just like the Pop Smoke thing, you would have thought that, and same thing with the PNB Rock thing, that about the people posting their location, especially when you know there's people after you. But like I would like to say, and if y'all are not familiar with the story, there's another black rapper named Young and Ace, and he shot. Well, I don't know who did it particularly. I know he's claimed it. I don't know who did it exactly, but he claimed that he shot him, and he also got shot on his birthday, and 2 of his brothers also got killed on his birthday.
Killed?
Yeah, Young and Ace, and
wow.
And Julio Fuller's always claimed it, and it's ironic he got killed on his birthday.
What's that song they say them It's a song. Somebody said like them bodies, claiming them bodies or something like that. Child,
Yeah,
body. You gonna be a body.
Everybody loses. People are in jail. People are dead. People are, it's just unfortunate.
Body. You gonna be a body. You better come.
But please stop being a menace to society and stop speaking bad about the dead and stalking. It's just not good. Move on and just.
You know what's crazy? He looked at like it was one, and he
dark spirit.
Not well that he looked sunken in, especially to me like
pain. People in the urban area. People are going through pain. That is losing your loved ones by the 5, 6, 10s. Seeing people killed, killing people is gonna.
But is it okay? Am I heartless for not feeling sorry for like some like I'm not saying I'm not gonna.
Did you see what I posted yesterday about Julio?
I'm not saying not just heartless about him, but just in general. Like
you choose to life.
If you got the friends, you got 5, 6 of my friends dying. Like that don't make no sense. You gotta think,
friend. It goes all the way back to systematic racism. Maybe they wouldn't be killing each other if they had enough funds and money and more guidance.
Fruit and water, please.
And water. You know how hard it is to find fruits and vegetables in the hood?
Sad.
I went to the hood in DC for like a week, and there was no fruits and vegetables. I'm dead serious. When I ordered food, there was no type of fried okra.
Just go dancing.
That's it.
Just go dancing and vibes. This bitch, she was on go dancing vibes.
I need some celery. I need some carrots.
They had nothing. Grape soda and
fried chicken, grape soda, and fried okra. I'm telling you,
go dancing vibes. That's all Nia survived on.
I'm telling you, I was constipated. Y'all gotta do better, but it all goes back inside. I can say we don't feel bad because everybody has to make their own choices. Absolutely. But ultimately, it's you know how that goes. We can go into it back all day about how Black people are affected in disproportionate rates, but that's neither here nor there. R.I.P. to Julio. Please, young Black men, stop being so violent. Stop speaking so much negativity into the world. Learn to speak some positivity, and maybe that's what you'll get back.
Absolutely. And let's see. We kind of going a little quick today. Now, speaking of Black men, shout out to Rob49. I seen this little thing. I was just scrolling on my Instagram. Sometimes I'm going to do that. Sometimes it might not even have to be crazy. If I see something and I like it, she sees something, she like it, we're going to post about it. So shout out to Rob49. He paid some of the bills. I want to say at least 3 or 4 men, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe a couple of them.
Yeah, it was a couple more there for Father's Day, which, you know what? Shout out to him. Especially... He made it clear.
There's people that will sit in jail for years.
And those crimes, the ones he did, they wasn't killer crimes. They wasn't murder crimes. They was just regular petty drug. Did that when they was 17, 35 now. Like, I'm a whole different man. Right. I have to be a whole different man. I've been in prison for 10 plus years. So that's crazy. Who Jay-Z? We was just speaking, no, not even Jay-Z. Speaking of tie that kind of back into that Netflix thing. What's that girl? Yeah, you predator. She only got how many? You were right.
She had got originally 24 years, but she got it appealed and was able to get out weeks later.
Months. I seen another one. It's this show called My Crazy Neighbor. One lady, harassing. Literally, this woman harassed her neighbor so much that she killed this man. Still only got less than 6 months. When I mean people really...
Caucasian?
Yes.
You talking about the Black man in the apartment?
No, this was she killed a white man. She killed...
Again, Black people being affected by systematic racism.
Like, she barely got a couple months. And she harassed this man to the point where he basically died. He just kept harassing. He had back surgery. You kept harassing him. Of course, no matter what, if a man hurt or not, he's gonna protect his family. So he getting up, hurt his back. So she just killed the man less than a year. So that's why I'm like, it's just crazy how
we have to talk about that little documentary.
Oh yeah,
we have to talk about it.
Let's talk about it now.
For y'all who don't know, and some of y'all may know, there's a documentary on Netflix called
Take Your Panties Off. I've been doing that all. He wanted to see Stephen Hawking.
Tell Them That You Love Me, and it's basically a documentary about a woman who they had
a creep,
a professor who basically, I guess they had some type of thing where they were teaching men and women who are, I don't know, I'm gonna say mentally, in this documentary they say mentally retarded, not using that as a slur or anything. They actually said it's mental retardation, and they had developed a system to where they could communicate and teaching them how to type. So basically, you would grab the person's arm and they were still doing it, and they, teach them letters and whatever. And so this story goes after she got a patient, she taught him how to read and taught him how to type so he could communicate. She ends up falling in love with him. And keep in mind, y'all, when I say mentally retarded, like I said, I'm not using it as a slur. I'm talking about slobbering at the mouth, could barely walk. Diapers, is not potty trained. It's a 30-year-old man.
Good Lord, she said potty trained.
He's not potty trained. This is a 30-year-old man. He cannot speak. He cannot communicate. Any of that. Okay, he's literally being taken care of by his mother and his brother. She takes him. She's saying that she's in love with him. She starts to have relations with him behind the mama's back. She claims that they're in love. It gets to the point where
she does it too sneakily.
She did it very sneakily, and it got to the point where granted what?
I'm not okay. I kind of was like, I could understand. Listen, a teen.
No, a teen. Somebody who is not mentally sound could not make those type of decisions. If they're slobbering out their mouth and can't even have the mental capability of potty training themselves, and they're 30 years old, what makes you think that they can authorize to have sex?
I'm not saying that her.
He can't control when he.
I don't think she was a bad person.
I don't think she was. I think she was delusional. I don't think she was heinous. I don't think that she meant. Maybe in her mind, she thought that if you believe in a system, you think that, then maybe that's what she. I don't think that she was being, what's the word I'm looking for? Ill. I don't think she had ill intent, but it's. I'm sure a lot of people don't have ill intent. You can see. A lot of people will say when they kidnap kids, they'd be like, "Oh, he was in a horrible home, so I kidnapped them and I took them to them." Nah. That's not. You can't do that, stinker butt. That's not your child. No matter if she had a hard life or not, it's the way to go about things. You cannot do that. No, you can't fall in love with nobody. That is not. You're mentally ill if you think that. Come to find out, y'all, a professor, a doctor, or whoever was over the thing came to find out that the system that they were using to communicate was false. Like she was making him type that. She had this man talking about he had abrasions on his back from her having relations
talking about some take her panties out. That was crazy. Now when I heard that part, I was like, "That's crazy."
He said, "Take it all off." So he said, "You think?"
She was like, "Well."
She said, "Do you think I could? Do you think I can actually do it?" He never said that. He can't potty train himself, so he didn't say that.
Yeah, she was crazy, child.
She's mentally ill, and she's like, "I can't have a job. I can't find a You don't
put
her
in there with the Duggars and all the mentally crazy.
I thought you said the Chrisleys. I thought that you like who?
No, the Chrisleys just Chrisleys want money. That ain't no pervs.
Yeah, child.
I put out there robbing the man and getting back the man who's been getting you for years is something different than touching kids and mentally handicapped people. Like I said, throw her in there with the Duggars and all them. What's that creep man that had them 60 wives in Utah or something? Had them all in dresses.
Oh, you talking about
they had like 5 documentaries.
What's his name? Warren Jeffs.
Yeah, child.
Yeah, and Utah had them little girls. Yeah, so
she about. I don't know if it's some of that Midwest air, but y'all be having some weird stories on.
That was in New Jersey.
It was.
That was in New Jersey.
Close enough. All right. Right demographic, New Jersey, Utah. Close. Oh, shout out to Shakira. Let me tell you something. Shakira going real like.
It's Shakira. It's Shakira.
I thought it was Shakira.
Yeah, Shakira.
Shakira Richardson. Let me tell you something. Shakira.
I always love her. And that's somebody who
Richard Rich. I got a blunt for you as soon as you get that gold medal. I
love it.
Let me tell you.
People really. I don't know why people turn their back on her because she wanted to smoke a little weed.
Never tell me.
Now, what I will say, I was not.
It was the cockiness. People didn't care.
People don't like when black women are cocky. Ever
in general,
they feel like black women should be humble. No, black women are gonna. If she's not, well, she never disrespected nobody. If she can't be confident because she's the fastest runner in the world. People have an issue with black women being confident in everything that they do. Why people hate Naomi? They label Naomi Campbell as nasty. She's just confident. And they know a lot of black women like that, saying that they're nasty and mean, when really they're just confident, and people don't like to see it
at all.
But I never turned my back on her. I never cared about her. I just feel like, how could you? I didn't like the fact that you came this far. And you won this race just for you to smoke whatever happened.
Yeah,
I didn't like that because you know what? You can test positive for secondhand smoke. If you know you come this far, and you train this hard, don't sacrifice it for anything. But everybody learns. She's our age, so we all learn and we all make mistakes. But I'm glad that she's got back to where she's at and where she's supposed to be. So shout out to Shakira.
Shout out to Shakira. And she's going. Let me tell y'all something.
Paris, right?
The Paris Olympics is, I want to say, the end of July, beginning of August. So
I will be betting on it.
I want to say I will be there. I hope I'm there one day. Sure, next in 2028, maybe we can make this happen. It'll be in Los Angeles in 2028. Yep,
we'll be there.
Now we will be at the Los Angeles one.
Dang, I can't handle kids. I'm 29.
Yep, I'm weak. She said she can't. No, but for real. So, and I didn't know. And technically, this is the big one. Like the summer one is the big one. The winter one is pretty good, but the winter one's every 2 years. The summer is every 4 years. So the summer is like, so I got this feeling.
Charlotte to get Olympics.
But you know what's crazy? I think it's Charlotte's definitely becoming that.
It's coming. They got to.
It's becoming that building. That's what. But you know what? That's why I think they want to do. They want to do that. Redo that stadium. So
when I watched the Freaknik documentary, it was talking about how like Atlanta had, and it was on BMF as well. If y'all watch BMF, they basically discussed like Atlanta had to prepare for like 10 years or 5 years before to get the Olympics there. Like I think they already started. They started like they wanted to get all the drug dealers, all the crime. They worked that's why Freaknik got done away with, because they said it was too much. They wanted the Olympics to come. So it was like 5 years prior to the Olympics coming, they had to like literally build hotels. So as a city, you had to really prepare for that. And Charlotte, I think that would be so great for Charlotte, because that's what.
No, I think it's becoming it. I think
that's why
they building another part to our airport, so it's gonna be like another terminal. Yep, it's gonna be another terminal, a whole another little area, and I think we're gonna have it to where where was I? Is it Atlanta? It's either Atlanta or I want to say Orlando. I want to say it's Orlando because I've been to Orlando like 2 or 3 times. Orlando has it where you shuttle. Mm-hmm. So like one airport, like it's one side, this part, but you take the shuttle bus. So I think we're gonna have shuttle buses, everything. They really finna make it big. So I think something.
I hate it.
Something is going. Something is brewing.
And it's brewing because they kicking Little Rock out. I seen the paperwork. I seen they kicking them straight out. They're tearing it down, and that's when they start to gentrify.
What they gonna do with it?
They're gonna probably build whatever they want right there, and they're gonna send them.
How do we get rid of the roaches? The roaches is still in the ground. Baby, they got Unabomb. They got a Unabomb. Baby, them roaches still in the ground now.
They got the fumigated. But
that's crazy. They're getting rid of Little Rock. Lord have mercy.
I seen that. Oh, we didn't even talk about Juneteenth.
Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. I'm sick. Let me tell you something. Let me stop. We accept everybody. Half breeds.
I said no. I don't.
You know, we try. We try. But then we said shout out to the Juneteenth. Shout out to
Juneteenth.
How did you celebrate?
I don't have to go to work, honestly. So
yeah, that was my Juneteenth. I
celebrate being black every day.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Shout out to Juneteenth. That's nothing new to us.
And shout out to my grandma, and I believe her. Technically, it's no day. I'm sick of this 19th, 18th. Ain't no day.
My slaves was free. That was the ones in Texas that wasn't free. My people actually got there for the kids of the mule.
Let me tell you something.
We still got it. So the settlers around.
Let me tell you, that's my and I believe it. Hey, they lied. They lying to us. They lied to us, y'all. If y'all don't think they lied about the freedom, you think they won't lie about the day? Now, I do think it's cool. I think you should just celebrate the tea.
Just celebrate just do what you want, y'all.
But
be happy.
That specific day, I don't.
It's a holiday, but no reparations. So y'all can keep your little holiday.
I keep my.
I still had to go to holiday. I still had to go.
Allegedly, listen. All I'm gonna say is shout out to Walmart. Anyway, get my reparation back. Shit, I love me a little Walmart. I'm a Walmart girl, just trying to make it. Walmart sponsor our show.
We've seen the show. We will be sponsored.
We will be pressing charges. You going down? I'm like, I'm sorry. Yo, why does Cole want to cut up when I'm on air? I don't
they
like
want you to go to Muslim tonight.
They want to.
Oh, friend, let me tell you something. And I've been in Charlotte since 2009. That would be 15 years.
Okay.
And I've never been to Floyd's.
I don't think I've been to Floyd's either.
She's from a Charlotte native. So I was kind of confused by that, but I heard people say it was nasty. Well, yeah. I heard there's multiple locations. I'm sorry, Floyd's. I don't know if there's multiple. I don't know, but I didn't hear the best.
And then, I heard somebody literally. I typed in Floyd's on like
Google.
Google. I typed it in on Instagram and I want to see TikTok. One of the first videos that came up was this girl who was like, "Oh, I thought I was gonna come get me some Floyd." She said that wasn't it. I said, "That ain't Floyd."
Yeah, shout out to Florida. It seemed like 40 years is a long run, but I can't say I've heard of this.
I think what it is,
probably fell off.
Late. You got. Just imagine just how what's the name? People giving them flack and they've been open for years. I don't want to say Charles, maybe it's Charles. They giving them flack, but y'all gotta understand. These people had fresh grocery store. It was unless you are really breaking your way out to keep the tradition.
They're expensive, yeah.
To break your way to make sure you have the good produce, the good foods, the good chicken, because there are chicken farms, there are pig farms, there are cow farms that people go. My friend, her dad has a catering business, and that's only places he get his stuff: chicken farms, cow farms, because it's just. And then you got to keep the rest. People be so lazy. People don't like to do what. Obviously, whoever was cooking 40 years ago, the food. Now I can't say I asked my mama the food. They said it was definitely slamming back in the day. Mm-hmm. So obviously, something maybe in the last years, people get COVID, lazy. Yeah, I don't understand these lazy cooks. People
who don't, it's just not. So shout out to Floyd's. Hopefully I'll try it before it closes.
Speak of that real quick. That's how it is with the fast food. People be like fast food. Now I always toot my horn. Shout out to Mari and Xavier. The one thing about us, we were slaving back in Jack in the Box when we cooked your food right. But that's because I'm a fat girl. I'm a fat girl. I like to cook. I like food. So I was the type, I'm gonna make your food how I would. But I do agree when my mom was saying they don't hire cooks no more. They just hire a bunch of kids. So of course they're not gonna care. If I drop your 12 piece and it's 15 minutes, I'm gonna drop your 12 piece for 17 minutes because I know you gonna want your chicken. I know how I want my chicken. These people don't care no more. So that's the problem. People don't care. People don't want to cook. People don't, So I think Floyd's, if you got the right people in there, you pay right, somebody can turn it around. And I know, of course, they probably want to keep it in the family. Right. So that's why. But obviously, people in the family can't cook Floyd. Something is not. Something ain't giving.
But shout out to Floyd.
Now, you pay me $21. I might come down there, Floyd, and fry all the chicken for you.
25, I run it. Run it, cook, be a customer. Eat the food, cook the food.
I'm telling you. I think that's what it is. I think y'all need the right people. And I think y'all got to get out the whole family and we just want
the family not going to always be what's best for you. Sometimes you're going to go out,
Family going to steal from you and then help your business go out the close in 40 years. That's what family's going to do. I'm not saying that's what they doing, Floyd's, but that's what your family going to do. So I think, maybe do that before you just try to automatically shut it down. Maybe you just need a new clean house. I'm real big on cleaning house. Sometimes that's all you need. And get people that's not from the inside, that's out. So it's not so much tied feelings into it. But here nor there. I think I'm done with the news. That was a good little thing. So, y'all, y'all use, I'm saying it like we done got 30 episodes. Our 30 is real. Our 3 episodes feel like 30 to me, but I'm used to my papers and all that. This one we just kind of freestyle. So sometimes we're gonna freestyle, y'all. So thank y'all for bearing with us. And like I said, we are going to really try to get more, people as far as y'all just calling us in, or I want to shout out people business. I really want to network. Like I want to be able to walk down the street and be like, oh yeah, like that was so and so, and I remember we mentioned them, and now I see somebody down the street eating their stuff, or I see somebody wearing their clothes. Like
I said, we're trying to bring the world to Charlotte and Charlotte to the world.
And every day, and what's crazier? I'm starting to get more likes on my every time I post my stuff. Maybe because I'm being consistent with it, I'm starting to get more likes. So maybe people, So like I said, definitely give us some time, y'all. This is the first year. We just seeing how it rocks out, but definitely we want to, get in the process of networking, giving and taking, because it's free networking. Come on now, free.
It's not better.
I wish somebody was promoting this show for free. Nobody promoting our stuff for free. So shoot,
except for Ja Rule. I don't want Ja Rule to post.
He promote. Ja Rule post.
No.
Why would you say? Wait a minute. When did Ja Rule post it and then tag me? Ja Rule, you crazy. You crazy. So post me and not tag me. How dare
Ja Rule.
Oh, we did see him.
When?
Did we see him?
In Las Vegas?
No. Cavs had him recently. Remember?
I ain't never seen Ja Rule nowhere.
That was Jaheim. That's crazy.
We need to bring a horn.
What's the food of the week? What we eating?
So we got a special place for y'all. It just opened this weekend. They originate in Atlanta, but he just made one here. It's called Dave's Cheesesteak. And cheesesteak, and I'm from Delaware. You know, it's about 15 minutes from Philly.
I was gonna say real quick, Atlanta.
I think he's from Philly.
Okay, because I'm like, where
cheesesteak? I think he's from Philly. Don't get me lying. I don't know, but I'm looking at the video here right now. The cheese got white cheese on. I'm tired of y'all with this yellow cheese on.
Who puts yellow cheese?
People put yellow cheese. Yes, y'all do that.
Who?
Friend, I just seen it.
People down here put yellow cheese.
People everywhere but Philly put white. They do it in Philly sometimes. I just know it's not the way it needs to be done. It needs to be white cheese. The cheese needs to be white. Onions. Listen, shout out to Jay.
What you put on your cheese? What you put on your Philly? I'm gonna say what I'm putting on my Philly.
Mayo.
Drop in the comments what y'all put in y'all Philly.
Mayo, mushrooms, peppers, onions. That white cheese. I don't know if it's what do they use. Is it mozzarella?
It's
one of whatever white cheese that is normally.
Whatever
white cheese that they put in there. That's like onions, peppers, mushrooms, lots of mushrooms, ketchup, mayo. Yes.
Okay, I dig it. I like it. I will eat yours. Mine's.
You ain't gonna have no mushrooms on it, and I don't want it.
I would. You know what? See, you don't see. Now, I am a woman who like taste, and I like to eat. You know that. Now, don't get me wrong. Do I like tomatoes and do I like mushrooms? I don't. But will I eat them because it goes with the meal? I will. I like a salad, and everybody knows salad goes on tomatoes. Tomatoes go on salad, so I will eat my, even mushroom. Mushroom technically go on steak. Now, do I want you to put a big fat old Super Mario mushroom on it? No. I like to be very clear. So I want my Philly steak. I want light mushroom to the point where I see I have the flavor, but not too much. Lots of onions. Finely thin jalapeno peppers because I like it a little spicy. Salt and pepper, mayo, mustard. I like mustard on the Philly. But you know what? That was somebody from Philly who put me on to that.
It was a Muslim.
They might have been a Muslim. Does that not count? Wait a minute. No. But it goes to to me it goes. To me, the ketchup or the mustard, but I think I prefer mustard on my Philly. I think I do because it gives it that little twang. But you see down here, well, not even down here, but I'm really kind of close to South Carolina, our barbecue sauce is mustardy. Right? I think I went with you. I don't care. I don't really care for that either. But I'm just saying that I've always been used to that twang, so I like that little twang. So I think the mustard, just give it a little twang. I don't know about tomatoes. Maybe grilled and like a few, but I don't know.
I've seen people do that. I'll eat it just to eat. I'm big, so I'll eat it. But I don't. Yeah. As long as I got mayo on it, baby, I'm a rock.
Yeah, mayo. Give me that mustard. Give me them, especially onions. Please don't forget the onions.
Please don't trim that fat.
Please don't forget the onions. Extra onions. I want jalapeno peppers. I want little mushroom. Yo, somebody make us a Philly. I made Philly egg rolls a while back. Oh, your mama? You don't know, your mama let me do Philly egg rolls. She did. Yeah, I made Philly egg rolls a couple years back. Shout out to me. So our poll of the day, you might as well just throw this away. But so sometimes y'all, you see, sometimes we might not be here every Monday. Last Monday we had some things going on, so I really made this for last Monday. So this was before, because when the championship they won that Friday, right? So this would have been for that Monday. So if we asked, oh no, did I don't think I asked nothing. Ooh, so there was no poll of the day. There was no poll of the day.
We gonna do better.
Shame. Right, shame. There was no poll of the day. You know why? I was just so utterly disgusted between that game. I mean, Luka on the ground. Kyrie, I ain't see him once take a kneel and pray to Allah. So I just feel like, at one point I would have been like, you know what I'm saying? I just was so disgusted after a while. But shout out to Boston. What's that place? If anybody from Boston, what's that thing? I need to go. Boston got this thing where It kind of definitely gives slave import though. It's like an underground thing. You go and it's like a whole bunch of food spots and
Really?
it's good though.
You been there?
Yeah, it's called
Friend.
I ain't never tell you I went to Boston. Yeah, I've been to Boston. Shout out to Terrence. Terrence took me out to Boston. But the only thing about it, I was 18, so I couldn't drink.
I'm looking for a nice Caucasian in Boston.
I couldn't drink, but definitely now I think that's when Boston should definitely be on that northeast tour we doing. I like Boston as far as especially the drinks and stuff. It's gonna turn you up. But sorry, so no polo today. I'll be doing one this week. We'll be dropping one. But y'all gotta which they do. People be interacting. So that's why I said I think I'm gonna do our own IG, especially a YouTube. Something that we can just, Cause yeah, I had this one person scratch him. I'm not even gonna bring it up, not even gonna give you the energy. But real quick, shout out to some of our events coming up. So recently, shout out to
the most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that.
Yo, shout out to Rod Digger,
Keith Murray,
Poppin' Rodney. Just shout out to all. Let me tell you something. Hip hop made, and I don't like how y'all was in my, not y'all, but the people in my DMs that my followers and I followed up. Y'all was in my DMs like, what? Why you ain't tell me? Y'all seen the flyer. I don't be playing. Right now we chilling, but it's gonna be
serious.
I have, I have this vision, right? Mm-hmm. I said I gotta do it. I gotta do it for the streets. I gotta do it for my daddy. I gotta do it for me. Honestly, forget everybody. I'm doing it for me. Young Jeezy.
Okay.
I want Gucci Man.
That's not gonna happen.
Listen, you know what they say? Don't say your visions out loud.
Why would you have them two people?
Okay.
Separate days, separate festivals.
Okay, cool. But let me dream. Jeezy, Gucci Man, Future, T.I., Juvenile.
You want to do a Southern
Lil Wayne. I just think I just think Trina. I just think Pat. I need everybody.
3-6 Mafia.
Bring them. That's all. What we gonna do. If I could bring Bun B, if I could bring what's the old name? If I could bring them back, I would. Mafia. All of them. Mm-hmm. All of them. I think. Fest. What? Who else? I mean, we got. I'm taking it from West Virginia on down. Any rapper that I could think of. Trick Daddy. All of them. UGK. I just think that will be a great vision for us to put together a nice summer fest. Oh, classic and new. I think it's gonna be all of them. So we're gonna have some young, you got everybody. So that's a vision I have for Konnected. But of course we're gonna call it the Konnected Fest, but something to do with that. So that's a vision I have, especially Gucci, especially Gucci. Now I'm not gonna say especially Gucci, but definitely them heavy hitters will be so appreciated, So yeah, Queen City Awards. That's gonna be November 9th. So we're gonna be there, y'all. We're gonna be dressed so cute. Oh yeah, we recently have an R&B fest. Kev just told us about July 6th. Mm-hmm.
Saturday, July 6th.
Skies.
Giving very much grown and sexy. Want to play some R&B jams. Might have a few R&B performances. So make sure y'all go ahead and come out. Mm-hmm.
And I'm off Friday. Y'all finna be child. These next 3 weeks, I'm outside. And not even by choice. I have no choice but to be outside, y'all. Oh, speaking of that, I was gonna shout out my dad's anniversary, but I feel like that gives satisfaction to the niggas that killed him. That nigga dead. Let me stop. But my dad's anniversary coming up, so shout out to him. We're gonna turn up, y'all. Shout out to the buyers. Shout out to my family, y'all. We're gonna really turn up. When I ain't posting my address now, but we gonna really turn up. So shout out. Huh?
Is that your house?
No. Like I said, I'm not saying the address. Shout out to RP to Julio. I ain't saying my address, but yeah, so shout out to that. I'm trying to get myself together. This thing, mucus in my lungs. I'm mad about this. I'm gonna take all the medicine when I leave. And last thing, of course, we end with our message of the day. And this message comes from somebody's, because Father's Day passed And I feel like we need to do next. I'm ready for Mother's Day and Father's Day again next year because we're gonna go big. We're gonna go crazy.
We didn't have a Mother's Day brunch.
Yeah. But shout out to Mr. Derek, Nia's father. He has the message of the day. And his message, and it kind of relates to the one I said. Well, I said make sure you tell your dad you love him. But I also, what Mr. Derek was saying, be positive. Mm-hmm. Think about the positive. Try to, we harbor on the negative. Even, like I say, even his death, Julio death, all these people that's dying, the rappers, just everything we talked about, it is sometimes have a negative connotation, but at the same time, regardless, we always want to think of the positive and continue with the positive. Like, no matter what, it's something positive. Even sadly, his death, hopefully this is because people aren't even, talking about, RIP. People are more so talking about what he did to kind of trigger this to make him die. So I hopefully that will positively help somebody who's in that dark space to realize, you know what, I might need to get out. It ain't worth it, right. So just definitely try to spread positivity and try to be, the thing that we always can be perfect and always positive all the time. But definitely that's one thing I'm glad he reminded me of that. I'm glad because the one thing I said might start it forward. Because like I said, we're going to add different segments. We're going to do different crazy things. I want y'all to call in. I want to interact with people actually just so I can hang up.
Wait. Next caller.
No, I'm going to. Or I might just call you back and harass you more. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely just that positive interaction with y'all. At the end of y'all know it's all love, all fun, it's all good. Now that's one thing. We ain't one of them we not one of them radio podcasts. I don't know what to call us. We something, but we not one of them shows. I'm just gonna call us a show. We're not one of them shows who, and don't get me wrong, we talk about the serious, but this is straight up fun. Like this is straight up, we just straight up want to tell jokes, laugh, and just inform y'all. We ain't with all that, we gonna get serious, but we ain't, and listen, we gonna be politicking, but we're gonna be making y'all laugh at the same time. So please know it's definitely positive vibes over here every Monday. And we switched our time. So no more 6:30, child.
Yeah.
No more 6:30.
7 to 8.
7 to 8. 7 to 8. Every Monday. Hopefully we be here next Monday because what's 4th of July coming up? Y'all be safe. Mm-hmm. Y'all be careful just in case we might not see you next week. Just in case, well, most likely we should. But definitely have a great 4th of July. Be safe out there. Eat all the food for me. You know what's crazy? I said I noticed I get thick in the summertime.
You see these boobs?
Child.
They're going down. I'm going to the gym tomorrow. Set up.
I'm taping them on my back.
At this point.
Child, my stomach. That's what I said. Ooh, child. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to just everything. We just thank y'all so much for another show, another episode. This hour tuned in with us. I am, of course, your host, Imaya. Next to me, of course, even though she on her phone, Nia No Long. I was gonna let her say her name, but I won't say her name for her. But yeah, just shout out to us and just like we just pray, every day we just y'all interact with us. And it's so weird because I'm like, Kev don't tell us to after how many people view us and stuff. But that's shout out to y'all. I love y'all, the 3 people watching. I promise. I'm playing it ain't 3 people, more like 6. But love y'all. It's always great vibes. And see you next show.
See y'all.
See you.
Does it cut off?
No, it's still live, most likely.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think it's still live.
Off the grid.
Let me see if we still live when I should we go on Facebook? I want to say we still live. I want to say.
Where's Kev?
I don't know. Wait, what's the play? Why haven't we not even? I think we are recording.
I'm pretty sure we are.
I think we still are.
Get off the Don Julio and at the Fulio. Turn my headphones up. I'm serious, nigga. Turn them shits up. Turn them up.
But shout out to us. Y'all want to hear me sing? No. Are we still on live?
Is this record?
Let me look. I'm just gonna look.
Friend, I think we are being so serious. Don't you know you'll always be the most.
I wonder if we're still live. Because if we still live.
And let me reassure you.
Let me see. We still live.
My feelings are true.
Oh, your mama showing us today. We're still live. Because if we
Friend,
still
no.
sure you. Let me see. We still live. Oh, we are.
Where's Kev?
Oh, mama.
Turn it down. Turn it off.
It's one person.
Oh, we are. Where's Kev? Turn it down. Turn it off. It's one person.
We still live, y'all. Let me go on my Instagram live. See somebody go on my live. Friend, we on live. We on my Instagram live chair. How I tell my followers I started live? I don't go on live. I don't have one person going. I'm scared. Hey, boo. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. This was let's put it on you.
No, please.
Unique, say hey.
No. No.
Anyway, she don't want to say hey. Hey, Unique. We just got done with the show, but we still kind of on live on the other thing. Oh, snap. Look at the baby, y'all. Dang, Nia, you made me feel bad. Okay, you right. Maybe the baby could.
Where's Kev? Call Kev.
I know, right? Oh, Unique, we'll get back with you. But shout out to Konnected. Maybe we need to do a jingle bell. A jingle bell. Shout out to Konnected. Shout out Konnected. No.
Kev.
If I don't have my money by tonight.
Where is Kev?
I don't know.
Maybe you should go find him.
You
gonna call him?
I texted. I hope they don't get mad at us though.
Why?
Well, he shouldn't.
Why would he get mad at us?
I don't know. It's still recording.
It's still recording, but the hour is up. Hey y'all, we can talk regular.
Your mom was on it. Shout out to Miss Nicole. No, Miss Nicole. She the only one that support us. Friend, you better take what we can get. Miss Nicole gonna tell somebody. Y'all, Miss Nicole made these egg rolls. I still talk. That had to be like 10 years ago. I promise you, it had to be like 10 years ago. The best egg rolls I've ever tasted in my life. She did buffalo chicken egg rolls in Southwest. It was Southwest barbecue egg rolls.
Yeah, something like that.
With coleslaw. Woo! Still to this day, I can't make them. I tried to make it myself. I can't make it. But yeah, shout out to us. Shout out to Sweetie. I just seen Sweetie on my Instagram, y'all. Stick, moon. Shout out to Dairy Queen. Nia love her some Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen or Rita's?
It's the time.
Really? Nia love her some Rita's. It's like, I'm surprised you said that. We just freestyling with the people talking to her mom, you know. Hey, Mr. Cole. But all right, y'all. But it is the conclusion and end, and we thank you so much. See you Sunday. I'm talking about some Sunday. See you Monday, 7 p.m.